Girl, our seasonal depression is over. Let's get outside and let's go enjoy the sun. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chi, and if you're new here, I talk about a couple different things and I do a couple things. I talk about spirituality, I talk about health and wellness, detoxing, alopecia, a plethora of other things. But in this video today, in my series Rooted in Healing, I'm talking about the spring equinox. I am so excited to talk about the spring equinox because this is my first year actually really celebrating it and owning that this is truly my new year. So why is spring equinox so important? It's important because this is a sign of kind of like a rebirth of you, a rebirth of the earth. And it usually happens in March. It varies by the day, but this year it starts March 20th. This is when your moods start to change, the weather starts to break, you start to plant your seeds and have growth in these areas. I want to share with you guys things that I do to bring in my personal new year. So number one, what I did was, first of all, to clean my house. I want to clean my space, my sanctuary, and especially the place where you're manifesting and you're setting your intentions. You want to make sure you have a clean space. So that's the first thing I did. I mopped my, well, first of all, I swept my floors, I mopped my floors, I cleaned my counters, did laundry, things like that. You want to kind of prepare to bring in that new year with just a clean space. Now, the second thing I did was I made little mojo bags. So I made two different ones. I made one for my work bag and I made one for like my personal everyday bag. I just put whatever I was drawn to put in there. I put pennies in there to bring in more money and abundance in my life this year. I put in 9 pennies because this is a 9-year astrologically. So I put in 9 pennies. I also put in lavender to bring peace into my life. I always have lavender on me. Lavender is my favorite plant, so I put lavender in there. I also put some rose petals in there too as well. And I also put a crystal in there too as well. That's just like a physical, just little pocket of like energy I have with me all the time, and especially if I'm at work or if I'm out and about, I want to have that on me because it brings me, it keeps my intentions with me, and I put that into the universe. I keep it in a little bag and it brings me good luck personally, I think. So that's another thing I did was I made little mojo bags. And like I said, you can make them however you want. Like you can put different types of crystals in there. You can put in tourmaline for protection. You can put in like more money. You can put in dollar bills in there if you want. You can put a lot of different things in your little mojo bag. Just something that means something to you. Another thing I did to bring in my personal new year was to plant my plants. So during the spring equinox, this is the perfect time for you to start planting your seeds and your plants for vegetation for the year or just your flowers in general. So I actually had some plants here that I was propagating. Something special I did was to write a little note inside the plant pot. I just put a little small intention. What I wanted actually for my plants is to grow healthy and strong and things like that. So I put a little note in there for my plants. Before I planted it, I wrote it inside the plant pot and then I planted my plants. That's another way you can kind of set your intention in something that's gonna grow big and strong. And that's literally the physical manifestation of growth is a plant. So that's one of the things I did was to plant some of the plants I had propagating literally the day of spring equinox. And I think that brings so much good luck to you, and it also brings great intentions to your plants that you're planting. Now, the next thing I did, which was one of the most important things to me, was to smudge my space. Smudging is literally taking a piece of charcoal, putting different herbs on it, and having the smoke kind of smudge your whole place or area you're trying to do. And now you can put any different types of herbs you want, but what I used was sandalwood, and I also use a Palo Santo mix. Natural red sandalwood rises your vibrations. It brings healing, grounding, protection, and promotes relaxation. That's exactly what I wanted to bring into this new year, so I definitely had to add that to my smudging. And then the Palo Santo mix, it brings in good luck, fortune, purification, and it repels any negative energy. So those are the two mixes I use to smudge my area with for the new year. What you want to do is you want to leave your windows open at first, and then smudge the area and then close your windows and keep that smoke in the place, just to keep that energy inside your home. You don't want that energy to leave. So then after I was done smudging, then I really got down to my manifestations. So personally, I like to write all my manifestations down. I'll either use my iPad or I will literally journal it and put pen to pad and write down everything I want to manifest, all my positive intentions. And then after I was done with that, I placed all my manifestations underneath a white candle. White candle is purity, it's love, and you can put it under any type of candle depending on what you're trying to manifest. After you're done manifesting and setting your intentions for the new year, cleaning your space, things like that, you want to detox your body. You want to clean your body and get ready for the new year. So that brings me into what I'll be doing now. So this is after the spring equinox, the day after the spring equinox, and this is when I will start detoxing. I think I told you guys in my first episode that I will be starting my next seasonal detox in March. So today I will be starting my next detox. I'll have a separate episode on that and my journey and my detoxing. So those are all the things that I am doing to bring in my personal new year, aka spring equinox, and I am looking forward to what the universe and the earth is going to bless me with this year. And I hope the universe blesses you as well. Set your intentions in your manifestation right now, because this is the time. This is when things will start to grow and bloom and just flourish. You set your seeds now and you will definitely reap the benefits later. If you guys like this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.